Staying with the election, healthcare is a top issue, and local candidates in the Niagara region have been focusing in on access to that healthcare. Tonight, two of the candidates for Niagara Centre are highlighting a lack of doctors and steep parking fees. Eric Vieno spoke with the NDP and Liberal candidates today and has more.
NDP MPP incumbent Jeff Birch was first elected in 2018. He's looking to get re-elected with health care top of mind.
People are really concerned with the removal of emergency services. So if you're in Port Colborne, for example, the after-hours services at the urgent care have been reduced. So this is the closest hospital here in Welland. So if you come to Welland, the emergency surgical services after hours have been reduced. And then the closest hospital is Niagara Falls. So, you know, it creates a dangerous situation for folks.
Birch says he would work to enhance health and public services with a focus on accessibility.
There's also a real concern about parking fees. We've talked to folks who have spent thousands of dollars just to go and visit sick family in the hospital. We want to make sure that we remove parking fees from hospitals.
Birch says homelessness and housing is another major issue.
We've heard reports that there are 81,000 people homeless in Ontario. Niagara is no exception to that. The only solution to homelessness is to provide housing. And so we have to get back into the business of building social housing, cooperative housing, rent geared to income housing, so people have a place to live.
Meanwhile, Liberal candidate Damien O'Brien says healthcare is on the top of his agenda as well.
Healthcare is absolutely in chaos right now under Doug Ford. Wait times are simply just out of control. The cuts to services, and people are suffering because of function of that, and it's simply unacceptable. Bonnie Crombie's got a plan to make sure that everyone who's looking for a doctor right now will have one within 4 years.
O'Brien says the education system needs work as well.
Kids right now are crammed into oversized classrooms. Teachers just don't have the resources that they need in order to deliver education. We've got to get the basics right.
O'Brien says his experience working in government for upwards of 20 years makes him right for the job.
I have some professional experience that I think would make me able to deliver on the things that I'm promising as a candidate, and also to work with a very strong Liberal team at Queen's Park, led by Bonnie Crombie, who really does have the best plan to tackle the issues that people are facing right now.
We reached out to PC Party candidate Bill Steele and the Green Party candidate Natasha Bergen, and they both told us that they were unavailable for an interview.